There is a standard that God holds for the church. God is not in the business of lowering his standard so that everybody can step over. No, baby. He's not lowering his standard. His standard is right here. And if you got to stand on your tippy toes, baby, you got to raise up. You got to rise up to where God is calling you to answer his call. Look at somebody and say, he ain't in the bending business. Look at somebody and say, it's time to come up, 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 up. Oh, God, help me in here. He says, let me read it in this translation, same verse 7. He said, the more priests there are, the more they sin against me. Oh my goodness. Let me step here because it's happening now. I just want to expose the devil. People are getting out of protocol. They're getting out of waiting on your calling. They're getting out of going through the proper steps that it takes to get to where God has called you. When I got saved, sit on the bench. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I got taught the word of God. After years I grew in the word. Then I was elevated to a deacon. Watch where I'm going with this. After I walked that walk and ran away from ministry, and I couldn't run no longer, then came a minister. Watch my steps. After being a minister for so many years, being trained, church etiquette, how to present, how to speak to public, all of those things that I needed, then I was elevated to elder. But now, baby, it don't work like that no more. They get saved for 2 weeks and next thing they're an apostle. Y'all ain't saying nothing. They get saved for about an hour and the next hour they're a bishop. They ain't got no, y'all ain't saying nothing. They ain't been trained. Oh my God. And what you got to understand, when people take on different types of protocol callings, there is another level of devils you got to fight at another level. Y'all ain't saying nothing in here. No, baby, don't be so anxious to run at the ministry. Don't be so anxious to be elevated, because if you are not prepared to fight the devil on the next level, baby, he will take your head off. So God is saying, the more priests, those that call themselves preachers, that are entering to ministry, that mess it up. They mess it up. Why? Because they're not ordained to fight at that level. They're not trained to fight at that level. You want to be a pastor? Do you know what you asking for? You want to be an apostle, you want to be a bishop, and you don't even know what the work is. Oh, y'all just said, I wish we was on radio right now. When you step to that level, listen, let's just be honest. Let's back it all the way up. There is listen, when you're not saved and you get saved, all of a sudden the hell that you was running with now is running against you. That's a fight by itself just to live saved. I'm trying to witness up in here. It is a fight alone just to live saved and live right and live holy, let alone without jumping to another level. You better always say nothing. You better not look at somebody and say, master, where you at? Oh my God. Tell somebody to maximize where you at. Learn how to live holy. Learn how to live right before you go to the next level. He said the more priests there are, the more they sin against me. Folks starting churches, ain't been ordained, ain't got no training, that was at a youth convention. And he told the young people, minister, he told them, and when he told them, I asked him, did you pull it down? Did you pull the mic? Did you pull the electric? Come on here. I come from old school church. You ain't talking right. Sit down somewhere. He said there and told the young people, there's nothing wrong with sex outside of marriage. Just don't overindulge. I can't wait till he's sitting somewhere I'm preaching. There are people that is preaching this damnable gospel, and people are believing it because nobody's contesting it. He said the more they multiply, the more they sin. Like pastor, like people. The worst thing about it is that they produce that mess. Verse 8 says, when the people bring their sin offerings, the priests get fed. Now he's done put sin in them, told them it's okay to do stuff, and because that message has grown, they done brought more folk back to the church, that he get more money. That's what that means. That's what that means. I had a friend of mine in Ohio told me, he said, Donald, there's a man out here, single pastor about 1,000-seat church, packed every Sunday. His girlfriend sits on the front row. He said, he told the people, listen, you know, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Me and her, every now and then we get it in. Following months after, they got 500 more folk. So y'all don't believe this stuff. It is happening in the earth, and God is angry. We can't be afraid to preach the real gospel of Jesus Christ. Verse 9. He says, and what the priests do, the people also do. People preaching all kinds of crap. I almost kicked my TV off the stand the other morning. Come on here. Listen, I woke up, matter of fact, I woke up this morning. And I said, let me see who's on the Word Network. On the Word Network talking about vitamin E. Getting your skin clear. What the world are you doing on TV talking about vitamin E? All these folk out here need to hear the gospel. How do you find time to do it? You can flip through channel after channel, and man, ain't nobody saying nothing. Nobody challenging nothing. I don't know about anybody else. I need a gospel that will challenge me. I need a gospel that will tell me about my own dirty self. I need a gospel that will tell my flesh, don't you even try, buddy. You know what's right. You know what God requires. Look at somebody and say, I need an alignment. I'm almost through. Verse 9 in the Amplified says this. Now this is what I tell you, you ought to be happy that you got good pastors. Because verse 9 says it like this in Amplified. And it shall be like people, like priests. But God says this, I will punish them